Come in.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm Caroline. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a seat,
Oh,
please.
thank you. Wow, thank you. Yeah, this is a really nice place. I could see myself working here. Yeah, this is nice.
Thank you. So, it looks like you were laid off at your last job. That must have been hard. Were there many others?
No, it was just me, but you know, who knows? That's just the way they were. They just came in and said, you know, you're laid off, and I didn't know anything else. It
All right.
was kind of a shock.
I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
never knew anything other than that, you know.
I noticed that you didn't fill out your application completely. There's a few things missing.
Oh, yeah, like the salary and some of the dates. I figured we'd talk about it, right? So.
Well, we don't have time for
Okay,
that
you want
right
me-
now,
I'll fill it out
but
now.
you can fill it out later after the interview.
Yeah, I'll just do it afterwards. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry about that.
So, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am divorced, and I've got a 5-year-old boy at home, so it's pretty important that I get a job. It's my main focus is to actually, you know, get a job and then, you know, take care of the boys. So it's my focus. And other than that, I like for fun. I do like to go for hikes and get away from stuff. You know, ride my Harley and just travel and get out and go. You know, it gives me a feeling like I'm going somewhere. I like that.
Oh, okay, I see. Why did you apply here? And why do you want this job?
Well, like I said, I needed a job, and I was looking on the internet, and I saw that you had this opportunity come up, and you're close to home, and I thought, you know, I got similar skills, so here I am.
So then, what do you know about our company?
Yeah, I think you're one of the biggest printing companies, right? Yeah, and I was wondering maybe we could talk about a little bit more what you do, you know, and see where I fit. Right?
Well, I don't have time to go into all that right now, but can you describe for me a typical day at your last job?
Well, my last job, I did pre-press. I did everything required in pre-press, you know. I just helped a lot of the other employees, so that tells me I was kind of one of the better ones. And I gave that job everything I had. I just, it was kind of a shock.
Okay, so what did you like best about your job?
Well, I liked the creative aspect of it, I guess. You know, just absorbing myself in the layouts and then losing track of time, and it was just like the day would fly by, and I kind of like what I like doing the most is, you know, losing myself in my work. You know, it tells me I'm doing a good job when I'm able to do that. So.
Okay, so tell me, what did you like least about your previous job?
Oh, that's a hard question because I don't really dislike much of anything. Okay, well, one thing I didn't like about the last job was the customer corrections. You know, here I would do the job the first time around, we get corrections. I understand that. And then we get corrections again, and then a third time, and then it would be back to where we started with in the very beginning. It's like you just kind of wasted our time, my time, you know. So if that was one thing I didn't like about it was the customer corrections. So is that what you? Yeah, that's what I would say.
Tell me about a time that you had to handle a complaint or a conflict with the customer.
The conflicts, well, I didn't really have any kind of position where I dealt with conflicts with the customers, you know.
Oh, your resume says that you did handle that. Can you clarify?
Oh, I can see why that's confusing because when I was reading that, I took that as being, because I would help technically, right? If they had conflicts with how to get a file to me, that's where I would step in. So I can see why that's confusing.
Okay, so realizing that we all have room for improvement, what are some of your weaknesses?
Oh, wow. To be honest with you, I mean, I'm trying to, maybe that's the thing, I prioritizing, organizing, maybe. You know, set me on a path and I get there. Yeah, probably organization, if I gotta be honest with you, or organization.
So if I were to contact your boss, what would he say about your performance?
He would say mistakes. I'm pretty sure he would, because we had a few, but a lot of it was because of poor communication on their end. They would tell me something and it wouldn't really state exactly what I had to do, so I would kind of try to figure it out the best I could. And he held me a little bit above the other layout artists there and pre-press people because
I had the heart of work, I really did. If you're asking the question, I'm giving you the honest answer. It'd be that. Mistakes, yeah.
Okay, why don't you tell me about some of your accomplishments then?
Accomplishments, I would say something I'm very proud of is I had a perfect attendance record. I mean, I got there on time every day. I got most of my jobs done on time, within the deadline, give or take. I'm proud of that because that's, you want that from an employee, right? To know that they're going to show up on time and be there. So,
Okay, that's fine for now. But I want to make you aware that this job is for the night shift. Do you have any concerns about that?
no, I do not mind working nights at all.
Have you ever worked nights?
I have not, but I would not mind working nights if it got me in the door, because I understand you got to start from the bottom and work your way up in a company like this. So that's cool.
It totally depends on our workload and our turnover. And I want to make you aware that there is some overtime and weekends. How do you feel about that?
Overtime, not a problem at all, really. Just if we knew in advance kind of thing, I get a babysitter in that, but I mean, that's fair, right? And I'm sure you do that anyway.
Do you have any questions for me?
I was kind of wondering, what's like the pay range?
Well, I don't quote a salary until an offer's been extended.
Oh, yeah, I can see that from your side, yeah.
All right, well, do you have any other questions?
Well, no, you're very thorough.
Okay, why
Okay.
don't I walk you out?
Well, thank you,
I
yeah.
will let you know by the end of the
Great.
week either way.
I'm a little confused how to get back out.
Okay, well, let me walk you out.
Okay, thank you. So okay,
I'll walk you out.
thank you.
All you're gonna do is go down this way.